Hi, Nick Osborne with Go Sports Performance. We're here with our fourth video on what separates Go Sports Performance from every other training facility in Central Ohio. Now this video, we're probably going to divide it into an A and a B video because there's so much science and so much concept that I wanted to separate the two so you get a better idea and you don't have to listen to a 20-minute diatribe on lifting techniques. If you want to, you can watch both videos, okay? So the first one is going to be talking about the concept of what we do and why we do it different than everyone else and how it makes you a better athlete. Because remember, that's what we're after at Go Sports Performance, is making you a better athlete, not a better lifter. See, most of our competitors, high school programs, junior high programs, are going to build what we call a base strength. It's 2 arms, 2 legs doing the same thing at the same time. So you're bench pressing with the bar, you're squatting with the bar, doing everything you can with bars or machines. Now, the problem with that is you don't play your sport 2 arms at a time doing the same thing. Almost every sport requires 1 arm to do one thing, 1 arm to do the other or the opposite, or nothing at all. So it becomes what we call a unilateral exercise. So you've got to actually train your body in the gym unilaterally. So 1 arm at a time or 1 leg at a time. Running, sprinting, cutting left and right is a 1 leg at a time exercise. So if you spend most of your time doing 2 leg exercises, you're actually inhibiting your athletic ability. So we don't do that. We do build some base strength with those exercises, but we always couple them with unilateral exercises or unstable exercises. This is the difference between Go Sports and every place else. We want to build athletic strength, usable strength, functional strength. It's the thing that will make you a better athlete, get you off the bench and on the field. If you're on the field, into starting, and if you're a starter, change how other people look at you and possibly get you into that next level, collegiate level of exercise and athletic competition. That's what we're after. Here at Go Sports, we don't have total boards when it comes to bench press, squat, deadlift, clean, jerk, any of the Olympic type lifts, because none of that really matters to athletic performance. We want to couple what we do traditionally with all the new cutting edge science to get you the best result that you can have so you're more successful in your sport, not just in the weight room. Another thing that you're going to notice when you come into Go Sports is we don't have machines. We don't believe in training with machines because all it does is inhibit the athlete's ability to stabilize themselves and produce power in a 3-dimensional situation. In other words, if a machine is stabilizing your shoulder so you can overexert or overtrain those muscles, when you stand up and you're outside of those machines, the joints can't stabilize themselves. You can't come close to the amount of power that you could have if you trained functionally or off the machines. Your muscles might look good because machines were developed for bodybuilders and rehab units. For a rehab unit or a rehab facility. They were never designed for athletes. So at Go Sports, we don't train with machines. We train with free weights, dumbbells, kettlebells, medicine balls, ropes, pulleys, rubber bands, body weight, anything that allows us to train in 3-dimensional space, usually standing, so an athlete can actually produce that type of power in their sport and be more and more successful. So the difference between Go Sports and every place else is we know how to train the core, the muscles between the rib cage and the hip. Core strength is key to an athlete's success. There's 4 layers of abdominal muscles. And we train all 4. We don't do sit-ups here because sit-ups actually inhibit an athlete's ability to produce power and stabilize the body. We actually train all 4 layers of muscle so that when the power comes from the legs, it actually can be transferred to the upper body. We also do 3-dimensional strength training. Now, as an athlete, your strength goes up and down some, but it also goes forward and back, side to side, and then rotationally. We want to train that way every day you come in to Go Sports. It's going to make you a better athlete, tie your upper body to your lower body, and make that core really work in your favor as opposed to being something that holds you back. We also want to work on joint stability for the shoulders and hips. If we can get the shoulders and hips to be stable and strong, have a great range of motion, it's going to reduce injury. It's also going to allow you to produce more power in a safer way and make you more and more athletic. Finally, we also want to make sure that our movements in our training, our weightlifting, also increase your athleticism and coordination. So we're not just doing simple curls or simple pulls. We're going to be doing pulls with rotation and push. We're going to be doing pull with a rotation. We're going to be doing a lot of athletic type movements in our lifting so you become a better athlete in your sport. Because we know at Go Sports, oftentimes athletes are required to bend, pull, push, twist, and do most of that standing on one leg or predominantly on one leg, usually with one arm during competition. So why shouldn't you train like that in the off season? Keep in mind, if you lift like a power lifter in the off season or an Olympic lifter in the off season, you are basically a power lifter that occasionally will play a different sport. We don't want to create power lifters. We want to create athletes. And that's what we do here at Go Sports, create athletes. So if this has intrigued you and you want to know a little bit more about the Go Sports Performance Lifting Program, then you can send us an email. You can fill out one of our web forms on our website. You can give us a call and we'll be happy to get you into an orientation that will tell you more about what we do and why we do it and how it will translate to make you a better athlete in your sport. We're going to have the science video come up in a few days, so watch out for that. So if you have any questions, get a hold of us. Again, Nick Osborne with Go Sports Performance, helping you become a better, safer, and more successful athlete in the long run.